So this is gonna be the intro video for my bro's car, which is what the fuck? This shit's not autofocus. There. This is gonna be the intro video for my bro's car, which is what year is it?
It's a 91 Nissan 240 SX.
91 240. It has Sylvia front on it, which half of it works. Come on, bro. What did it come with when you got it?
Came basically stock. Everything you see on the car is basically what I got it with. Stock KA. The only thing that's in here is a hot air intake. Not cold air. It's a hot air intake. Basically power steering.
Never replaced the filter. Got the same raggedy ass filter that it came with.
Stock radiator. The only thing that I've actually done to the car is actually just put a little cooler reservoir, because like all 240s, it came with a fucking Gatorade bottle. So deleted that and went ahead and bought this off of eBay. It was like $20, so put it in there. Nothing special. Let me see. It came with a problem with the lights. The lights were all messed up. Like all the wires were everywhere. Only my fogs work whenever they felt like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture up of what the lights used to, well, the wiring used to look like. I kind of fixed it a little bit. It's basically using the power from the fog lights. But right now it's giving another issue, which I gotta go back in there. So that'll be another video of, because when I fixed that, it was before we started doing videos for YouTube and everything. So that's gonna be another video later on of us doing that wiring all over again and trying to doing it right, because the guy pretty much chopped everything up back there. Everything back there is all chopped up, so we gotta figure out which wires are grounds, which are power, which are useless, and which actually serve us good.
Pretty much, some of the things that are wrong with it is it doesn't have AC. This fucking light is held up by the zip tie, it's ADM-ish.
Yeah, because right there it cracked. The bracket cracked right there.
Let me see. Let me walk you around the car. Just basically it has rust. Basically some cracks on the body of the car. These scratches are my son with his little toy car. It's plastic dip black. Not too good, but whatever. It covers the car. I have rust on the sunroof. Have a little hole here which I have to patch up, so I'll be getting that welded on. Rust over here. That's the other area where the rust is outside of the car. But cars runs good.
Yeah, it's pretty straight too. It's not like it's not the frame, the actual frame we've looked it over. It's not bent or anything. It's not crashed.
Yeah, the undercarriage of the car is beautiful. It's nothing, no bends at all. It came with the wheels that you see up front, which are the XXRs 535, I think they are, which are 16 by 8. I don't know the offset. I had 3 of those. The previous owner had all 4, but I guess he tried to drift, didn't know how to drift, ended up
bashing into a curb. Yeah, so we put 2 Steelies on the back. We have the third one in the trunk right here, but there's no point in running 3.
It has full interior for the most part. It's kind of dirty right now because I just use it for work and to drive my son to therapy. Has a removable steering wheel.
Right there. Yo, for a second I thought your steering wheel was up that high. Got the black ice.
That's it.
That's it. Drift car.
Removable steering wheel, dildo shifter, which it came with.
Yeah.
I went ahead and put this little
drift button
because drift car. Let me see what else.
In here, okay, the AC kind of works. The blower works. It blows out air but not cold. So it either needs a charge, or we'll figure something out about that, because it's not really a priority, or at least not now in Florida, because right now it's cold.
Yeah, right now
Well, for us, it's cold.
Yeah, it's fucking cold.
While we had it, it had a problem with the starter, and one of our friends came and hot wired like the starter directly over here. And then once he did that, we were running into problems with the hot wire always drained the battery. So what we did was wire it up to a little switch right here. And so when it's up, right? When it's up,
Yeah.
when it's up, you can turn on the car, and when it's down, you can't. So
Let me turn it on for you guys real quick.
yeah. Hold on, let me go outside. Damn, bro. Oh my god.
Well, let me get the camera real quick. So what I usually do to start the car is just flip it up. It cuts on, then you just cut the power for it.
There it is. We're running perfectly healthy, nothing wrong with it. No leaks or nothing.
What is that?
Oh yeah, that's the hot wire for the starter, which is going all the way to that button that I showed you. And then it's going here to the starter down there. It's actually a pretty simple thing that was done to it. So it's not, the sunroof works and everything. Well, let me go outside. The sunroof works. No leaks or anything. Although you got like a little, same thing as on the other side right there.
Yeah, same thing?
Yeah, but it's not that bad. It's like just a little bubbly right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the plastic that we're gonna take that off though. I think it's good enough. It's done well enough to be able to take it off easily.
Yeah, I think so.
It has the...
These holes are from the stock S13 wing that came with the car.
Yeah, we'll patch that up when we decide if you're gonna keep this kooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm most likely not gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna put it on my wife's S14.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
for now it's just gonna be.
Cause that's a kooky S14 wing right there.
And this is perfect fitment, by the way.
Yeah, that's there's no gap right there.
No gaps at all.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It goes
No
like
gaps.
That. It goes like that. Yeah. Another thing that the car came with, forgot to mention, was that all these fuses and everything, they were thrown around like this. They're over here. This fuse box was basically destroyed. We kind of put pieces together like this. All of this is just thrown in there. Basically everything was thrown around everywhere, and so we kind of organized everything with the little spare parts that we had. And but definitely this, it's all thrown here and everything, so we kind of have to fix that, you know. See this right here, there's no way of knowing what this is right now, but we'll figure all that out in the long run. Alright guys, so I already walked around the car, showed you everything what was wrong with it, how the car came, the little few things that we've done to the car to make it basically a daily. Basically now, what are you gonna do to the engine? Like what are your plans for the car?
Plans for the car? I mean, the car is my daily car, so it has to be reliable because I have my son in the car mostly all the time, and it also has to be fun, that's why it's a daily drifter. So what I kind of want to do is upgrade the cooling system, get a bigger and better radiator.
Well, yeah, bigger. I don't think it can get any smaller than that.
Yeah, this is pretty slim. Delete this clutch fan and upgrade to electric fans.
Yeah.
Short shifter, J30 LSD, because right now I have a welded diff, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to be in the parking lot and your tires are like chirping all the time.
Yeah.
So that gonna be getting more spares to actually drift. Gonna be changing out all the spark plugs, do a whole tune-up on the car, change all the fluids from transmission to diff, just so the car is like running in top shape. Really not too much. After that, I'm gonna move on to the suspension, which I have some suspension in the rear. It's basically all adjustable. I can adjust like camber, toe, everything. But for the front, I'm gonna be getting I think it's the inner tie rod, which it's like a spacer, so you could get more angle when you're drifting. So I'm gonna be getting that in the future.
You actually have an aftermarket one in the front too.
Oh yeah, just
the I forgot what that's called, but yeah, the aftermarket one in the front. The whole bag is aftermarket actually.
Yeah, the whole bag is all aftermarket. I could mess around
With the camber and everything.
Camber, tool.
Yeah, see.
The whole shebang.
Damn, these tires are not that bad.
Yeah, the other ones.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm getting I forgot what it's called. The front bar.
The strut bar?
The strut bar to keep everything in place while I'm drifting, not have too much flex. I'm gonna be upgrading from lowering springs to coilovers. I haven't decided on what brand to go with, so I'm still open.
Yeah, it's a little bit away for the coilovers, but
so if you guys have some suggestions on which coilover I should go with, comment under the video. Would be really helpful.
Yeah. And just to put it out there, this is a budget build. We're not going for some
very budget build.
We're not going for no Fortune 500 Auto 500s.
Yeah, no.
I wish though.
Unfortunately, we don't have the funds to do that, so we're gonna keep it kind of cheap, but
at the same time, not like eBay stuff, not Chinese stuff.
For the outside of the car, I'm gonna be painting it. Most likely, it will be a white or a gunmetal gray.
Yeah.
Which I like those two colors.
Basically, kind of like that one, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like the one down there, a little bit darker maybe.
Flat on the color. On the white color, yeah, it will be like a metallic white.
Gloss, yeah.
Glossy white, but for the gray, for the most part, it will be like flat.
Matte gray.
Yeah. Let me see. Body kit for the most part, I haven't decided on what body kit. Probably some cheap body kit that I could piece together. Because I do want to keep the Sylvia front.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, it will be like side skirts, maybe over fenders.
Maybe over fenders if I decide to like waste some money on some nice wheels and basically put it out here. But
what wheels are you planning on getting for the car?
Wheels, I think they were. Let me see. Forgot the fucking wheels.
Because these are nice, but the thing is that they're 16-inch rims. They're kind of like actually pretty small for what we're going for.
Yeah, 17-inch rims are basically my favorite, so I'm gonna put 17s on it.
Or you could put 17s and then 18s in the back.
That too.
You can always do that.
The wheels that I want are Conning SSM. They're 17 by 9s. Both 17 by 9s in the front, 17 by 9.5 in the rear. I saw those wheels on a competition car and I really liked them. I went ahead and researched them, and they're pretty affordable for all four of them. They're like 700, so that's a little bit on the cheaper side. So I don't want to go with like drug dealer wheels. I can't fish out 3,000 for just wheels.
Yeah, I mean 700 is kind of in the middle. You know, it's like it's not $400 Pep Boy XSRs, but they're, you know, it's still affordable. $700 for some real nice wheels.
Alright, so for the seats, I'm gonna be taking these shits off, and basically it's gonna be something to sit on in the back, in the garage.
Yeah.
In the garage. And put in some reclinable bucket seats. At least for this one, I actually want them to be reclinable because bucket seats, they're too like they're fixed right there.
Yeah.
Like you can't slide back and forth and all this bullshit. So reclinable bucket seats for for both these seats.
What about S14 seats? Those aren't that good?
They're good, but if I tell Zoe V that I'm gonna take them off the car, she's gonna bitch.
No, not those. You can get other ones.
Oh, well, yeah, I could go that route and go to S14 seats and just get like a harness, and that way I'm tied
Yeah,
up.
if you're gonna go with a harness, with a racing harness, then you're probably gonna want to get a bucket seats.
Yeah, because these shits don't work. The only thing that works is like the lap belt, which is
useless, kind
useless. Yeah. For the interior, nothing much. I mean, I have a non-cracked dash.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty clean. It's everything.
no cracks at all. It's just like the little defrost things up front. They're missing, but I could find that for like $10.
Oh yeah, the cluster, like half of them don't work. That's the digital cluster right there. It doesn't work. The RPMs don't work because it doesn't have the shield in the front. Like the plastic shield is not there, so
most likely gonna be buying a new one. So yeah.
Yeah, his son messed up the RPM.
Yeah, he thought it was fun to just go ahead and be playing around with this little needle. So yeah, it doesn't fucking work no more.
Look, red line all the time though.
Let me see. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, closed door right there.
All right, so another thing that I'm gonna be changing is the fuel filter. God knows when that shit has been changed. So
yeah,
gonna be upgrading to the bigger 300ZX fuel filter, which they say that it's better for this car. The future plans that I have for this car is to basically to stay KA for the most part, because as you may know by now, it's a budget build. So I'm gonna be turboing the KA. I wanted to see I wanted to feel the whole power gains from a KA to the engine that I'm gonna finally put in the car is a 1JZ. So I'm gonna turbo the KA, get bigger everything. My goal for the KA is at least basically 250 to 300 horsepower. That's enough for me to like have a lot of fun in this car, because this car is really light. So if I put 300 horsepower in this shit, it's gonna fly.
Yeah, basically.
And I want to keep it safe to have a lot of fun with it, so it can last me. That way I can save up to get the 1JZ.
Yeah, nothing over like 8 pounds or 10 pounds.
Another thing that I'm gonna be doing is whenever I do decide to go ahead and turbo the car, which is probably gonna be in a couple of months by now, I'm gonna be getting the 300ZX brakes, just so.
Oh yeah, the big brake kit.
Yeah, because these don't really work too bad, but I actually want to stop when I'm going.
You don't need brakes to go fast, bro.
Well, I actually don't want to die, so yeah. Just your normal daily drifter here.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you guys are gonna see probably in the next few weeks, or I don't know actually how often I'm gonna be putting out videos, but the first few videos are probably gonna be about the E36, but we will try to include some of these. You guys can put in the comment section what you guys prefer. Obviously there's gonna be a lot more people interested in the 240, but yeah, we will be updating videos of the 240 here, and then the E36 will. The thing is that's what I'm working on right now. That's our current project right now. This one is basically a daily. So yeah, guys, if you liked it, like and subscribe. That's pretty much it for this car. The next video will most likely be my the E36 project starting up, because I've already recorded a bunch of those videos. So you guys will start to see those.